Hey y'all, this is Audra Hicks with Simply Home, your Tennessee Realtor. Today I wanted to discuss the ins and outs of buying land. Yes, raw land. You know what? They are not making any more of it. So is it a good thing to buy? Stay tuned, because I put the real in real estate. I have helped many clients buy and sell land over the years, and they buy land for all different reasons. If you're wanting to invest in real estate but buying a home is something that you don't want to do right now, or eventually you want to build, then buying land might be your better option. You buy it, sit on it, and wait. Not just sit on it, but you can keep it for long term and then eventually figure out if you want to build on it or sell it at that point. It's an investment, so you want to make sure that you're buying the investment for the right reasons as well. For me, I help my clients do all of their things like your feasibility study to review all aspects of the property, the zoning, governmental. Make sure what the restrictions are on the land. Has it been soil tested? A building permit? All of that on the front end. You need to make sure if you can get a permit for a sanitary sewer system, a septic tank. Does it have utilities at the road, or does it not? So you want to make sure if you're going to get to have water there, or if you can't, or is there a well on the property? Is there an old septic tank on the property? What is the zoning for it? Has there been toxic substances on it? Is there any land issues? Things like that you'll want to make sure ahead of time before you close on the property that you want to do. Now, I've had many that just want to buy. They don't care about all that. But most of my clients want to be more informed and figure out this stuff ahead of time, because some buy it for investment, as in flipping the land. They buy quite a bit of acreage and can section it off and into different tracts and resell it. Or I've had an acre lot where the home had burned down previously. The family member just wanted to be done with it, so they got it for a great deal and ended up making a lot of money on it after they cleared it, improved it, and all of that, because it already had a current septic tank on it. Utilities were there at the road. They can still get them, and so people will buy that so that they can build as well. Builders like to invest in land, so if you got quite a bit of land and you want to divide it off, then that might be a great option for you. And so I've helped many clients do that. One set of clients are like family, and they're investors, and they usually flip homes. And I drove by a property year before last, I think, several times, because it's not far from where we live, and I'd go by it every day thinking that would be great for them. But I thought they was probably gonna flip the home and make it into one and sell it with a barn, and the other, we could at least do probably 3 tracts off of it. So about 9 months later, we sold it all off totally, 3 different tracts. They did not flip the home, but they still were able to pay off their home, and that made my heart happy that that one flip there, after doing so many before and after still, they were able to become debt free, and I love that. So you buy land for different reasons. Some people want to buy to eventually build, so we want to make sure that it perk tested, and for how many bedrooms, what kind of restrictions the land has, on building a home, and what kind of home can be there. and things like that. So if there is a well, you might want to test it, make sure that it's viable to still use, or you're going to have to see if you need to drill for a new well and install that. So we have, I've seen it all, I think. Sometimes you say you've seen it all, but there's always something new. But road frontage is a big thing too, because you want to, if you are going to do that kind of thing with it and sell more than one lot out of it or tract out of it, then you want to have good road frontage as well. So surveyors come into play, soil scientists, people like that. But of course, they're not making any more land. So is it a good investment? Yes, land's a great investment. It just depends on what you want to do with it. Now, my Labradoodle is going to go over here and open the window again, and he was barking. So many takes on this video, but no, he's going back. So when you pull up to a piece of property, just don't think of, oh, I gotta have it, which you will anyway. But go in with a mind knowing that you need to figure out things on the front end before you buy it, so that you know what you're walking into. Now you're going to discover things when you buy the land, or you're going to have neighbors tell you this and that. Is it always true? No. You never know. Some neighbors that join the property next door, some think that they own parts of your property maybe, or hey, the property lines aren't what they are. I actually own over to here. Well, they don't know that all the time unless they've had a survey. So getting a survey on the front end before you buy is always a great option, unless there's already been a survey done. So and that's all stuff that you can figure out whether you want a seller to do or you're going to do because you really want that piece of property. With buying land, it's not just land you're buying the fact that you can build your dream home there. You can have it for hunting property. You have a way to put your crop on it that you want, or your pigs or your cows or horses. You can have a hunting cabin there. Sometimes you can't build but certain size houses on land, so you need to know all of that too. So the restrictions, maybe you need to build a 1,500 square feet or bigger, and a garage size of this or whatever. You can't put some say you can't put a single wide trailer on it, and you thought you could do that. You can't put a double wide there or a manufactured home unless it's got a permanent foundation. So there's different restrictions for different counties. So you've got to get all that done on the front end and know that you made the right decision when you bought the property. So it's always an emotional thing whether you buy a house or you buy land. So just make sure that you seek a professional to know what they're doing and will guide you down the right road. But buying land can be fun. It can be your investment to get you to where you can buy something else one day, or get your dream home built eventually, or just have your weekend getaway for your families. But I've had clients buy for many different reasons, but it's usually investment in real estate, whether they're going to flip it and resell it fast, or sell it in the next 6 months to a year, or keep it long term or forever. You just never know where life leads you. So hopefully that helped you today learn the things that you need to be aware of when you are buying land. Don't just go into it willy-nilly and think, I love the land and I got to have it. be very informed before you purchase it, or seek the professional help of a realtor that is well versed in selling and buying land. Hope y'all have a great day and join me next time. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.